Most people think growth happens randomly, but it doesn't. Growth always follows 3 clear phases. First, choosing a direction. Second, struggling while learning how it actually works. And nothing feels stable here. And at third, momentum kicks in. What once felt hard becomes automatic. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Some people watching this will completely ignore it, but a small group will use this year to change their income forever. Not by luck, by execution. This isn't motivation. This is a framework. Not a fantasy, but a sequence. The first move is brutal but necessary. You must decide that this year has one main mission. Everything else becomes secondary. Not forever, just for now. Think of it like a wartime schedule. No wasted motion. If something doesn't earn money, build a skill, or protect your health. It's noise. For 12 months, you're not busy. You're building. This means doing work that doesn't look impressive. Work no one claps for. It might mean keeping a job you don't love, while quietly building something better at night. It means spending less than you earn on purpose, even when you could flex. Here's the real advantage nobody talks about. Your ability to tolerate embarrassment. You'll feel ignored. You'll feel stupid. Good. That's the entry fee cost. If you can look foolish for 1 year, you earn the right to look successful later. Now you need one scoreboard. One number that decides if you're winning. Not 10 goals. Only one. For example, earning $10,000 in a single month. Not someday, but by a clear deadline. Write it down physically, because ink creates commitment. This number becomes your compass. Every decision points back to it. This is where the big game actually begins. Before moving forward to the topic, let me ask you a question. Be honest, if your life looks exactly the same 12 months from now, would that be because the system is rigged, or because you didn't commit when you said you would? Comment, system or me. Don't explain, just choose. Now if you try to figure everything out alone, you'll waste years making avoidable mistakes. Someone already solved the problems you're facing. They just wrote it down. Books are time machines. They compress decades into hours. Most people don't read because they think they already know. And that arrogance is expensive. Here's the rule for this year. One serious book per month. Not scrolling summaries. Not motivational quotes. Actual fundamentals. Money, leverage, systems, habits. Think of it like this. You wouldn't build a house without blueprints. Yet people try to build wealth without understanding how money works. That's insanity. When you read, don't rush. Read to extract. Use a physical notebook. Yes, an old school. Because writing forces clarity. Typing lets your brain stay lazy. Here's the mindset shift. First you learn. Then you remove the L. You earn. These books aren't entertainment. They're instruction manuals. You're not reading to feel smart. You're reading to act differently tomorrow. This step rewires how you see money. Once that happens, your actions change automatically. Most people skip this step. That's why they repeat the same year forever. You won't, because you're stacking knowledge with intent. Most people fail here, because they choose passion instead of payment. Passion feels good, but passion doesn't pay rent. Money skills are different. They solve expensive problems. Start with what you already have, not what you wish you had. Do you have a laptop? That alone puts you ahead of billions. Now ask better questions. What can I do with this? Can you write clearly? That's copywriting. Can you edit videos? That's leverage. Can you talk confidently? That's sales. Can you organize systems? That's automation. Here's the rule. Choose a skill that gets paid weekly, not one day. Some skills are respected. Others are rewarded. Respect doesn't compound. Cash does. Pick one skill. Only one. Not 5. Not backups. Because focus creates speed. Speed creates confidence. Now the hard truth. Watching tutorials is not practice. Practice means doing badly. And repeatedly. Copy people who are already winning. Not to steal, just to learn the patterns. 1 hour a day. No excuses. Even when tired. Especially when bored. This is where most quit. That's why this works. Skill compounds quietly. Then loudly. Do this long enough. An opportunity starts chasing you. And this is where everything locks in. You stop announcing. Instead, you start executing. Most people talk too early. Pressure kills progress. Silence protects momentum. And momentum creates results. For 1 year, disappear. Build without applause. If this works, people will ask how. If it doesn't, nobody needs to know. That's the game. Quiet work, but loud results. Now ask yourself one thing. Will you actually do this or just watch another video?